once again, welcome to Saharatv, and we know you are very close with Governor. You used to be very close with Governor Fayashi until the recent expose that is being championed by you. What exactly happened between you, and why are you exposing him?
You see, Governor Fayashi is like a big brother. So our relationship is about 41 years old now. So it's not about, I grew up knowing him. And while I was in Felele layout in Ibadan, it was at Odita Challenge. But you see, it's more like a family friend issue. We were always in and out of each other's houses, and my father was always deferring to his father, Baba Orilonishi. So it's not about politics per se. And moving on from there, in his last government, 2003 to 2006, before it was aborted, I was also the chairman government advisory committee and appointee of Governor Fayashi. And then we have this special relationship. We not only do I belong to the kitchen cabinet, we have a way of analyzing issues. So, and then he's coming back to government. The meeting was started in the hall in my house in Ekiti. That was 2011, immediately after we lost out at the general election. So the relationship is more of personal and official. So one cannot say that we don't really know each other. So, and that was why even when they were talking about cases in court, I was the one that was saying that I know this man from the scratch. So I was the principal witness, which I can say that after listening to my evidence, they said it was closed at that level. So the fallout, I will say the fallout is born out of the fact that, yes, I brought him into PDP. I did Congress for him. I took him around the 177 wards. I did his waiver for him to make him eligible for the governorship seat. I led the pro-primaries team within the state school on several times to Abuja and back. I spearheaded the management of the Southwest ESCO of PDP by explanation got the national secretaryship and the national auditorship, and then the Southwest chairmanship positions. It was by legal redress. So and then from there we did the defense of the primaries at Legacy, at Wadata, then coming down to the 3 ad hoc delegates election of March 25, 2014, and then in Ekiti. And then I also did the primaries for him, March 28, from at Eagles Center along Ikere Road, making him the gubernatorial candidate of the party. Immediately after that, I changed position to like the coordinator of the campaign. From there, I also managed the election process for him as the chairman of Security and Intelligence Committee. I was also the secretary of the party, and I was the chief returning officer for him. Immediately after the election, there was this particular issue going on. E11, they took us to court on various issues. They wanted to stop the swearing in. We know how we managed that in the High Court to ensure that he was sworn in. And immediately after swearing in, I was also the one that went to court on his behalf. So I still cannot see how such sacrifices should now be trampled upon because of personal interest. Some people were saying chief of staff. Chief of staff was 20 months ago. House of Rep was about 9 months ago. So when we are talking about position, it's not about position. It's about relationship and trust in each other. It's about trust. It's about betrayal. It's
What
about
trust exactly did you break? And that's what a lot of
the
people are
trust.
asking to
The
know.
trust is let us 3 of us came together And we agreed that this Ekiti project is to bring the dividend of democracy to the grassroots. But the only way we can do that is by making sure that we are in control of the apparatus that we do that. And the only way is for us to get into government. And by getting into government, we said we must first of all get a party, a platform that will deliver that government to us. And he said he will head the team, why we will be his followers, his generals. And we did that for him. We went into the agreement, we brought him into the party, we went into the agreement, we went into the party. Right Honorable Femi Bamishile was the deputy chairman, I was the secretary. Then we moved on to get him into governorship position. But the issue was that we all agreed, based on our belief and trust in him as an elderly person. And we used God to witness us that this is how we do it. But then it was because we wanted to turn that our relationship into something that will leave our names in gold, into something that will make Ekiti people to be proud of us, into something that will make us to also add our own quota to the development of Ekiti State by having a good governor, a good governance in place, and dividend of democracy coming to the people. So that's our own concept.
But did he deviate from all this?
He got to the position, became governor. He said even immediately he became the gubernatorial candidate. He said they can no longer use Right Honorable Femi Bamishile as the deputy governor. Then after some period of time, when he became governor, he said that he's thinking of rep for me. And later he now changed his mind. After I paid 2.5 million to collect the form, he now said, I will make you a commissioner. And I said, no. If that is your position, I won't do anything in your government. I prefer to stay in the party. I did not even quarrel with him because I saw in him somebody that is betraying his God. So I made up my mind that I will not join him on that issue. So it is not about position per se. It is about my future. It is about our dreams. It is about Ekiti project. It is about the legacy that we want to leave for Ekiti people. And he's not getting it right. That is why I am now coming after 20 months to talk. He's not getting it right. He's not driving the Ekiti project properly. That's my position.
But what actually brought this into limelight right now is the last election in Ekiti State. That election specifically is said to be controversial. What was your own particular role? Because you have listed a number of things you have done to help him get.
I was the chairman of security and intelligence, so I was privy to so many meetings and so many arrangements that were made.
But those meetings went well in your own opinion until now?
No, the meetings were for us to be able to achieve our objective. And we were able to convince the immediate past president of the necessity to secure Ekiti and then secure Osun, to be able to control the southwest, get an inroad into southwest, to assure him of reasonable votes in a second term bid. That's this 2015 April presidential election. So he bought into the idea. He supported us with security and funds, and then we were able to also deliver for him. So
as part of security measure, which you said you headed the security aspect of it, and also helping to ensure that the presidency assisted with fund. One of the questions that has been making around on the internet is how much did the president actually give, and how were you able to bring the military to assist you with the rigging?
With the management, not rigging. With the management of the election.
It has been tagged rigging, actually.
Well, the first one, that was in March. It was $2 million. But the courier man said courier fees of 300,000 was dropped. We went home with 17 bundles of $100,000 to Prince and Princess in Abuja. So that was we got that at NNPC Towers. Then the second one was $35 million that was delivered to us by Obanekoro. He did not even open the trunk. He delivered it to us, and he gave Ayofayoshi the key, and he signed for it.
At that
$35
time,
million.
at that time in question, sir, Obanikoro you just mentioned was Minister of State for Defense. What specific role did he play apart from delivering the money?
And that's what I said now. Because Obanikoro was from Southwest. And Jalili was also from Southwest.
What were specific roles by these persons you have mentioned? Obanikoro, Adesinyo, during the last election, which has been targeted?
They were just supporting us. They were just supporting us to deliver Ekiti to PDP. So when we say they are just supporting us to deliver Ekiti to PDP, that means in terms of security, you have him there, Southwest. You have Jalili Southwest as a Minister for Police Affairs. And the CNC, that's the President Jonathan, has told the principal actors of the security agencies that that Governor Ayodele Fayose, then Dr. Ayodele Fayose, will stand in for him in Ekiti elections. So naturally, General Bade and General Minima deferred to him in terms of security, and that was why we could bring in an amendable Brigadier General Momo, who helped in supervising some of these critical issues. And when you are talking about this, we broke the whole team. The whole team were divided into about 44 strike teams, and you have them in your system, and you can put a call across to any one of them, and you ask them such questions. Some of them have made conventional statements.
Are they in this with you? In this expose mission?
No, I'm talking about members of the military, members of police, members of NSCDC, DSS that were in that strike team. I said that the numbers are there. You can put a call across to them. They have made conventional statement at the military panel set up. We were not at war front, and they were indicting 93 officers. Not only indicting 93 officers, they were also indicting 8 generals. If you are as a career military man, you will be a lieutenant colonel and you will be a governor. So a governor is a lieutenant colonel. Why are they and they are now sacrificing 8 generals for a lieutenant colonel or a colonel in tops. So when I listen to some people saying that yes, it is for the military, it is this, that, yes, it is for the military. So a reoccurrence will not have a reoccurrence. But then the main issue is that what about the beneficiary? What about what about the man? Not the man, I don't want to put it in man. What about the whole process is geared towards one particular area? And you are now saying that what upset me most was that statement in Governor Ayodele Fayose's advert, saying that the military has now, they've indicted themselves, good luck to them. Good luck to them. That is unfair. It has been unfair to some of us in the past, but that is the highest level of injustice.
Because you used them.
Yes. And you are now saying good luck to them. Like you have said good luck to Femi Bamishile. Like you have said good luck to Muazu. The first one that said Muazu should leave, and Muazu gave you 20 million for your primaries. You are the first one that said that, you told Jonathan you should use military, did not listen to you. And you are the first one that was actually immediately after the Osun election, and it was Senator Yola Omishoye that helped you to really make an inroad into the presidency. Immediately after his loss on Saturday, Sunday, you were on the street of Ado-Ekiti jubilating. Yeah? That's not fair to him. So you have instances of him acting in such a manner that at times you will wonder whether there is any moral justification for some of us standing by him. I want to stop on that. I don't want to go into he's coming on character. I want to keep quiet because he's aware that I know, and I am telling him, if you continue on that character assassination level, I will come at him with everything I have about his character.
So speaking about management of the election, which you have avoided to call rigging, uh, security and fund was not enough actually. How did you do it? I mean, did you get INEC involved in
No,
this
security.
management?
No, I will not talk about INEC. That's option B. Option B, for Ayo Fayoje is aware that I know so much about that, but I won't say anything about that. Funding was enough. We were talking about 4.7 billion. We expended just 2.5 billion. The records are with me. We expended just 2.5 billion.
But did you get any benefit, like financially? Like, were there people that were paid for these involvements, these roles everybody played? Like, did you get?
No, not those ministers. So those ministers did not collect any. They were working for us to secure Ekiti, so they can now come around to secure Osun. But Kohli started making a lot of noise, leaked the thing, and the noise got to Aregbesola and Governor Aregbesola. And of course, Governor Aregbesola, he stood his ground. And then, and because there was also a conflict between Governor Ayodele Fayose and Senator Yola Omishore, Governor Ayodele Fayose was already a governor-elect by that time. And instead of us to go and support Senator Yola Omishore in winning his election 8 weeks after our own, we decided to start running ahead to secure the Southwest leadership before him. And so we embarked on a tour of Southwest, leaving Yola Omishore to be doing his own thing himself. And then he did not even send the template down to Yola Omishore on time. So the whole thing was betrayal here, there, and there. So, but I don't want to go into specifics. I can go into specifics, but I don't want to go into it. But I'm just telling him because I know so much and he's aware. So I don't want this thing to start getting to other people who have really helped us with an open mind.
Will this get to President Jonathan too if you continue?
No, President Jonathan is just trying to secure a second term and he lost out. So what do you want to do to him again? You want to go to his house and harassing him again? Why? Okay. For somebody to lose a presidential seat is more than enough.
So you mentioned that they were.
He was also helping the Ekitis. He was trying to say that if I do this for you, I am sure you will improve the lots of the Ekiti. So he was also trying to help Ekiti.
So you mentioned that there were some strike teams. What were their roles?
We are talking about Saturday, June 21 election, but we were talking about the principal actors of the opposition party, the grassrooters and the fund holders. When you are talking about the fund holders, the people that were supposed to pay the party agent or to mobilize the people to come out to vote, and these are key opposition leaders in Ekiti. So we know them because we know each other. These lists were provided by a team of PDP people that were selected based on their knowledge of the terrain and the knowledge of the people and politics in the area.